What's going on, Sumolings? Thank you so much for joining us for another product walkthrough webinar. I am Lindsay, and I am joined by the team over at Linguix. Linguix is an AI-powered writing assistant that checks your writing for errors and provides context-appropriate grammar, punctuation, style, and vocab recommendations. I'm a writer, so I definitely appreciate this tool. If you have not joined us already, you probably haven't heard my spiel before. Please leave all of your use cases and anything that you want to tell us about yourself and your business and why you're interested in this tool over in the chat box. I love to hear it. I love to hear where y'all are watching from. If you have any questions about the tool, if you have any questions about the deal, how to get set up, anything like that, go ahead and leave those questions in the Q&A box down below this video, and we will circle back to those questions at the end of the walkthrough. Yay, we have Tess joining us from Atlanta. Hello, Tess in Atlanta. I'm in California, for those of you that don't know, watching from Louisiana. Yay, hi everybody. And the last thing that I want to tell you is that there's going to be a replay of this available, so you can watch it as many times as you want. If you're watching the replay, hello to the future. I hope it is going well. All right, how are you doing, Alex?
Yeah, hey, this is fine. Happy to be here.
We are excited to have you. We have, ooh, yay, we have Mount Vernon, Washington. We have somebody calling from Switzerland or watching from Switzerland. We got a lot of people. All right, I'm excited to pass this over to you to go ahead and walk us through the product.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I maybe will start sharing my screen, and also, actually, you already guys got a great intro about the product. I just also wanted to, to highlight that we are working on writing assistant, which means the tool helps you to write better, write faster, and become a better writer over time. So we are not just, regular grammar checker or something. Yeah. So, and the first thing I'd like to show you is how to set up your account in our system, because it's like, the most popular question on our deal page is how it works here. So, for example, we've got a code from AppSumo deal page, and then we can go and create an account. For example, something like this. It will be a guy at the company. We can then redeem code. That's it. Right now we've got a premium plan. We have a deal plan. We are on an unlimited premium, which means it's lifetime. And so here we go. This is a dashboard of the product, and here you can, on this page, which is called gifts, you can see your AppSumo licenses. When you buy one code, the basic scenario, you will get 3 licenses. So 1 is already applied to my plan, and 2, you can see here, I can share them with people I want also. If I need to stack more codes, I can go to my dashboard again, and here's the link for stacking. So I can go here, apply another code, and it will, add more licenses to the gifts page. So this is basically it on setting up an account. And after this, you can go and start, playing with the product. This dashboard is, because we have a lot of non-native speakers using our product, we have added some language learning features. I think we will go through this a bit later. And for now, let's, go to the core functionality. So here is the link to my documents. This is how our web application looks like. So here you can, you can create your texts and edit them. Now, for example, here we have a text. You can reload the page so that everything works smoothly. And here we go. So we can insert the text here and correct it with helper. So here we will find errors and mistakes that we can easily fix with the tool. And also what I like about the web application is the statistics model. because here you can find out how long is your text, how how complex it is. For example, you can access readability scores, and it gives you a hint on on the audience. For example, you'd like your text to be understood by a wider audience, but sometimes you may end up with more complex text than needed. So the readability scores help you to figure this out. Also, here in the settings, you can switch among English dialects. For example, if you're writing in UK English, you can change the Great Britain. And another cool feature I like about our web app is our secret mode, because we care about your privacy a lot, and we normally do not store any information on our servers about you and your content unless you've created the document in the web application. So if you do not want to share any information or edit some sensitive content, you can use this mode. It works absolutely the same like a usual web app, but once you're done with editing, you will just go out and everything will just disappear, and no traces on our servers or somewhere else. So also another cool feature that I'd like to tell you about is snippets. Snippets in Linguix, these are like a small content templates that you can use to automate and speed up your writing, especially for like common tasks. If you write a lot of similar content like intros, meetings, schedulings, or something, you can either browse our snippets library or create your own snippet, and then use it by clicking a hotkey combination on any website like Gmail, LinkedIn, whatever. So for example, I need to create a snippet for LinkedIn intro. I will write here that my name is Alex, and I'm writing to some person, for example. Person, I'm Alex, and a CEO of Linguix. I can create a shortcut to this text. So when I type this shortcut link, and I will hit a combination, hotkeys combination, I will be able to insert this text anywhere I need. For example, we can go here, and we're here on LinkedIn, for example. When I have my browser extension installed, I can just type this combination. I need to double check that. Yeah, I need to create this snippet here as well. So new snippet, for example, it will be LinkedIn. So it's here. For example, I write like this, and the text is instantly inserted and is checked for grammar by our grammar checking algorithm. So this is basically it for snippets. For example, if you forgot your hotkey, your shortcut, you can search for your snippet or use our system snippets from the library here. Just like super message or something like that. So here it is. Yeah. So and let's go through the writing assistance and grammar checking functionality. So here, for example, we have a Gmail. If you have our browser extension installed, you can enable or disable it on any website you need. And for example, here we have a letter to a person named Bob, and we can just get some recommendations and apply them in a click. So it's very easy. So also we have an integration with Google Docs. It is the same, absolutely. And also a great feature that we have in our browser extension is a statistics module that you can, it looks like, works like the statistics module in the web app, but it is, while like this one, because you can go through your statistics anywhere you type it, like Facebook, Twitter, Medium, WordPress, whatever. So you can see your readability scores in just one click. So it's very easy. And also you can, if you want, you can convert this document. You can send it to Linguix, to our web app, and edit it there. So it might be also useful. Another cool feature that we have here is content templates. These are different from snippets, because snippets is like short templates that you need to insert when you type in a lot of similar things. And templates is more like when you do not know how to write a specific document or whatever. So you can go to our templates library, browse categories. There are some work-related, some business-related, personal or educational stuff, and you can easily, for example, look into what is the academic template looks like. Then you go here, you can edit it. It's checked by the grammar, and also you can download the document. So it's a handy feature to make something faster and to get a clue on how to write a specific document if you do not know, for example. Also, Linguix, as we are working mainly maybe like 80% of our users are non-native speakers, and they appreciate a lot our vocabulary enhancement features. And for example, Linguix can be useful even when you are not writing but reading, because for example you are reading some New York Times or whatever, a complex source with complex language, complicated language, and you do not understand or just forgot some words. You can, for example, you don't know what burst, you can look up it in Linguix and get a definition of this word. And similar feature we have when you are writing. For example, you want to make your writing sound more native or whatever. So you can just click on that Alt button and right click, so you can see the synonym for the word and easily change it. This is great thing to use as well. Also, you can also customize your experience here. You can enable or disable the specific checks for the specific website. For example, you can also double check your desirable English dialect. And also, we are using information about the mother tongue of our users, because in many languages like Spanish, for example, French or Russian, there is such thing as false friends. These are mistakes, for example, when words may sound similar in two languages, in English and, for example, Spanish, but have completely different meanings. So this is useful to spot such mistakes as well. Also, yeah, let me get you through the language learning features as well. So, for example, we can return here to our dashboard. Okay. Here we have a vocabulary tests, which are useful to find out your how many words, English words estimate your vocabulary. So, for example, we can go through this. Oh, sorry. I think I need to log in again. Dashboard. No, we're jumping around, and the Zoom is a bit confusing for me. So yeah, here we have our vocabulary tests. can go through it. Then it requires some information about you, so you can, tailor the results to your situation. Like, I'm non-native, as you can understand easily. So, and I was born in August, and so I continue. And for this test, I have a medium vocabulary size. So another useful stuff here is our statistic model. When you will start using Linguix and you will type every day, you will make your mistake, apply corrections. Here you'll see your personalized statistics. Also, we provide information about popular mistakes made by Linguix users, and you can go through and browse these rules in our library. And here are your documents from the web application, and also here you can browse our handbook. We post a lot of useful content on our blog, so I recommend everyone to check it from time to time. So this is actually basically it for the product itself. And also I'd like to go through our further development plans, because we have a roadmap, and we also revised it based on the feedback that we've got over the course of the last 2 weeks during the AppSumo campaign. And because guys at AppSumo are very active, and we've got a lot of requests for features, such stuff. So some of them we were incorporating our roadmap. So here is our public roadmap, and we can go through it. I can, it is just for the rest of the year, because we're a startup and have limited resources, and we need to plan, for the short time for now, because we need to serve our users better and develop the product most valuable features. So for the rest of the summer, and maybe for the beginning of fall, our main focus is to finish our mobile keyboards, mobile applications, because for now we do not have our mobile software ready, but we are testing it. So very soon you will be able to install Linguix keyboard for iOS and Android, and get corrections and recommendation, and send statistics to our language learning algorithm using your mobile phones as well. So also we will add more language learning features in the near future, because it was planned before, according to our conversations with users. There will be more training and dictionary stuff. And also we will expand our knowledge base for the product, so it would be easier for new users to navigate and understand how all features work, like snippets, like tests, and so on. So our next steps will largely affect working on business product, which is not yet included in the AppSumo deal. But if any of you guys need to access user management features or something, we always can discuss this. Just email me at alex@linguix.com, so I could help you. Also, we've got a lot of requests for adding more languages, so that Linguix could check not only English but Spanish, French, or whatever. We are for now evaluating how we could do this, and whether this will be really beneficial for all of us. So we can't promise on that, but we're working toward this. Also, we've got some requests for adding more integrations, like not only Google Docs or Google Sheets or whatever. So yeah, here we agree, and we have such plans for adding more integrations in the future. I think by the end of the year we will expand the number of integrations also. And one of the top requested features for Linguix was the plagiarism checker. And this is not that, simple stuff to add very fast, but we've already discussed it internally with our engineering team, and we got an understanding how we can do this. And I think we'll implement this by the end of the year. So yeah, this is like the biggest thing we would like to add. So this is basically it. We can now, go and answer some of your questions if you have some.
It does seem like a lot of people are curious about this roadmap, so maybe we should keep on here. Specifically, we got a lot of questions, or not a lot. We got a few questions about a desktop app and the ability to use this on a Word document.
Yeah, Word document is like I said, it will be included in our new packages with more integrations. We are hoping to release this by the end of the year. It will be, my personal hope is Microsoft Word and Outlook and whatever. And the same with desktop apps. Yeah, this is absolutely something we need to do. We need to add, at least for Mac and Windows. And also, yeah, a lot of guys asking about the browser extension for Safari. For now there's some complications with that, but soon there will be new Mac OS, and there they will make it easier to create extensions, and then it should be like released in fall, I think, and then we will add.
Awesome. The other question that we got, which you did predict, was what applications does Linguix integrate with?
Well, actually, using our browser extension, you can integrate the tool with millions of websites. For now, basically 90% of websites that have a text area on it can be accessed by our extension. There are some more complex situations, like when the website developers use non-standard markup, or they use some hidden technology like iframe or something that prevents the application to go inside the text area. We will be working on that too, to expand the number of integrations, but basically every website should be good for Linguix.
Awesome, thank you. And Simulings, if you have not already, go ahead and leave those questions in the Q&A box. All right, I'm just gonna go, I'm running through the ones that we got from the beginning. So, hi, can you work offline?
For now, Linguix can't work offline, but it keeps information, and when you are back online, it starts checking again. So you do not lose your work when you use Linguix and go offline.
What is the keyboard combination for Snippets?
For Snippets, for Mac, it is Shift Option Space, and for Windows, it is Shift Control Space.
Awesome. Is there a way to use the web browser app extension in private mode so that it isn't tracking what I write in emails?
Basically, you can do this by logging out of the system. So we can work in anonymous mode, but you need to understand that when you are completely anonymous, you won't get your premium features. You will get less amount of checks. You will be able to use a limited number of snippets and such stuff, and you won't be able to access language learning features because to educate you, we need to know what mistakes you make. So, and also there are some restrictions on the length of the content you can type, etc. But basically, if you need to edit some short stuff, yeah, you can do this.
Great, thank you. Will you be able to create folders, or all the documents will be all out unorganized in a document dashboard?
Well, yeah, that's an interesting question. For now, we are thinking on how to do this better, and it's more like an user experience thing. I think we can do this if we see the demand. Why not?
Awesome. Does this work with WordPress editor? What is, oh, there are two questions. Does this work with WordPress editor, and what is English parentheses GB? What does that mean? I'm not a native English speaker.
Yeah, GB is it's like Great Britain, so it's UK English. And for WordPress, we can go and check. For example, Linguix blog. It is on WordPress. You can edit our document. As you can see, Linguix works on WordPress. Yeah.
Looks great. Awesome.
Yep.
All right. Which native languages are supported in that drop-down menu in the personalization area?
There are several dozens of them at the moment, and we are constantly collecting feedback and evaluating what languages we can add. So, like, this feature would be very real value for those who speak those languages. But for now, we can see personalize. Several dozens of these. And we will expand it soon, I think, maybe in September. We'll add about 10 new languages.
Amazing. Thank you. All right. May I know where you are based and how large is your team?
Here, our headquarters in Miami, Florida. And we also have our offices in Berlin and in Moscow, Russia. So our team for now is about 15 people.
Did you say you're in Miami, Florida?
Yep. It's Miami.
Very exciting. All right. You probably get this question a few times. I don't usually ask comparison questions, but this one feels relevant. This looks great. How is it different from Grammarly?
Yeah, basically, we're getting a lot of such questions. And so, yeah, we're different in many ways, actually. For example, first of all, Linguix is like writing assistants, while other grammar checking apps, they are just grammar checking apps. You just type, they just fix, you click accept, and that's it. While Linguix helps you to speed up your writing using snippets or content templates. Now, Linguix also checks your writing, and it also provides some learning materials, which are not available in most of competing apps. Another thing is the grammar checking engine itself. As a native speaker, my problem with another products was that their algorithms are not that flexible that I needed when I just started using such type of software. So that means that, for example, if the algorithm decides that passive voice is bad, no matter if you want to use in this specific sentence the passive voice, and it may be sometimes even relevant, you always will be getting highlights that this is a mistake and error. So it's not that flexible. And also for non-native speakers, a lot of such not that core suggestions, it may be demotivating when you're writing a lot of the big text, and basically all of it then gets highlighted, and the algorithm says that this wrong, and this wrong. It demotivates you. And we also can connect it with and talk to English teachers here in Miami, for example, and in California, with teachers and tutors who teach people English as a second language, and they conducted a small research. If you need, I can send you a link, just email me, showing that corrections from Linguix were better for non-native speakers, because the grammar checking language works like more natural and human. So this is our other differentiation, that we let people, write as they want, and we just check critical stuff.
I love that. Thank you for that explanation. All right. What about a plagiarism checker?
Yeah, plagiarism checker, as I said already, it's quite a complex thing to do. but we've already decided how we can implement it. We just need, to play with time and resources to make it live. I think by the end of the year, we will roll it out. And we also need to understand, the pricing and all this stuff, because it's quite, resource consuming feature. And so we need to understand how to design it in a better way, so that it would be also available to lifetime customers.
Awesome.
And our new customers. So it's not that easy to do, but I hope I and my team, we will manage this.
So to that end, will the upgrades be extended to all who purchase lifetime licenses now?
Yeah, my goal is to provide this. Yeah, at least at some level, the plagiarism check should be available to all of our customers. Yeah, but
Awesome. What happens if Google changes Chrome and disables this plugin? Dun dun dun.
Well, actually, we have also extension for Firefox and for Edge, and also basically it's not like a documented and officially supported feature, but Linguix actually works on any Chromium-based browser. So yeah, there always be workarounds.
It's not the end of the world. All right. Is there a plan on your roadmap to create an offline application at all?
For now, to be honest, we don't get a lot of requests for this, but if we will continue getting them, why not?
Awesome. We just said, somebody said that they're using this on Brave, which is cool. What does the team in Moscow do?
Our engineering team is based in Moscow for now.
Fun. All right. Is language translation coming in the future?
We can add dictionary and translation service very easily. We need just to understand how to do this better, to integrate it in the whole workflow of the application, from speeding up your writing to grammar checking and then to educating. If we will get a lot of requests, yeah, I think this is not that hard as plagiarism check.
All right. Are you GDPR compliant? In particular, are all of your servers based in EU? If not, can it be made sure that personal data does not get transferred to servers outside of the EU?
Yeah, we're GDPR compliant, actually, yeah.
Great. Will there be an upgrade option for Sumo to get the future business plan?
Yeah, absolutely. You can email me at alex@linguix.com, and I will try my best to sort it out for you, even not in the future, but right now.
Fun. Can you change your avatar?
I think, why not?
Cool. In the personalized section where you can customize the levels, like business or personal levels of writing, I will be a business coach, but I want to be talking to my clients on a more personal tone. So should I choose personal for this section?
Yeah, for now, you should choose personal. And in September, we will add more features for that. There will be custom style guides added to the product, so that you will be able to customize your voice and your tone in a more flexible way.
Awesome. Love that. Somebody did say, no question, just a compliment on the great UI. I agree. Very clean, easy. All right. How powerful is your grammar rule feature comparison to Grammarly? I think we touched on this. We also have a question, though. Does Linguix assist with making text less wordy, even if not 100% grammatically correct? You can just speak a little bit.
We have some style-related features that, for example, can tell you if you are starting several paragraphs from the same word combination, like a monotonal passage or something like that. About comparing to the grammar checking engine to the specific products, it is hard to say because, you know, all writing is personal stuff. So for example, for one person, another product will be better. For another person, Linguix is better. We also need to test on the same texts with the same goals. So it's like, you know, hard to say. You need to try yourself and decide. But also we, as I said before, we provide some additional features that are, you know, quite unique, like snippets, and you won't, you know, meet them in our other products, competing products.
Wonderful, thank you. Colleen says, what a fantastic product. Thank you for that. We have just a couple more questions here, Sumoling, so if you would like to send them in, please do. Now is your moment. All right, sorry if this has been answered, but does a license allow you to use on multiple computers?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. One license means unlimited number of devices you can use on your laptop, on your, you know, work computer, whatever.
And with one code, you get 3 licenses, correct?
Yeah, basically, yes. Yeah. And there are also in other packages you can, you know, browse our AppSumo/Linguix, our deal page.
Yeah, lots of stuff there. All right, this is the last question we have. Again, Sumoling, this is your moment. Put them in the Q&A box. I'm afraid that some people might have put them in the chat. No, they didn't. Okay, so yeah, Q&A box. If you have any questions, this is our last one. Will you be adding a formatting toolbar, i.e. bullet, fonts, numbering, etc.?
Yeah, absolutely. We've already made some preparations that will allow us to, you know, roll out the Linguix Web App 2.0 version quite soon. Yeah, we are already ready. We need just, you know, sit and do this.
Very exciting stuff. I love it. All right, that's all we got. No more questions are coming in. Every time I say that, a question comes in, but I don't think there are any this time. All right, Sumolings, if you have not already, you can go to appsumo.com/Linguix to redeem your codes. This deal is starting at just $49 for a lifetime deal. And you can, you know, stack from there. Of course, it is backed by AppSumo's 60-day guarantee. So go ahead and get set up, start playing with it, and we'd love to hear how it's working for you. So you can let us know on the deal page in the comment section how much you are loving Linguix. And if you have any more questions, you can, of course, leave them there too. Thank you so much, Sumolings, for joining us, and thank you, Alex, for walking us through everything and taking the time to answer everybody's questions.
Yeah, guys, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, y'all are awesome. Everybody have a good one. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.